My name's Jassi Singh, also known as Singhgo, and also known to people in the community as the Maharaja of Dudley. When I'm not playing Street Fighter or fighting games, I'm a lawyer and I do accident claim management and recoveries for insurance companies.
The first game you ever finished?
The first game I ever finished, it must have been Super Mario Brothers on the NES, and the reason it was that is because there's only two games on the cartridge for what our dad bought us when we were kids, and that was Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, and no one's finishing Duck Hunt.
Okay, cool. So what was it like going to these arcades? Were they ran like?
Okay, so when I used to go to the arcades, me and my brother we were like 12 or 13 years old, but you'd have a lot older, you'd have a lot older crowd in there as well. Well, considerable to a 12 or 11-year-old or a 13-year-old. You'd have 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds, 18-year-olds, and the atmosphere sometimes was quite intense, especially especially when you got a queue of kids behind you, and then you've got elder kids in front, and they would either bully people for their 20p's or their 10p's.
Could you tell me a bit about Virtual Chip Shop?
So Virtua Chip Shop is an event that I run on my Twitch channel, and it's just to try and capture some of the old time, the old school feeling of these old games of when I used to play them in the arcades, and I'm sure a lot of other people, especially with the pandemic at the moment, everyone's stuck indoors. These types of games are not ideal, obviously, to play online all the time, but if it's what you've got, it's the best that we've got it's the best that we've got at the moment up until the events start running. And the main thing with these events is it's not just playing the game, it's it's the community, it's the people that you meet, it's the jokes and the laughs that you have on the way, even if you win, even if you lose. There's always fun to be had, there's always someone having a little joke.
The last one that I'll ask then is, what is your favorite fighting game and why?
Well, my favorite fighting game is Third Strike, and for the Third Strike is also known as Street Fighter 3. It's the third version of Street Fighter 3, uh, developed by Capcom. The reason that I love this game is not only is it based upon one of my childhood favorites, which was Street Fighter 2, which everyone and their dad played, but the reason that I love Third Strike is because initially I hated it. I didn't understand it. I didn't appreciate the way it looked, and I didn't play this game for years after its release, and it was only through recommendations and just picking it up cheaply and just playing it with my brother or my friend that we thought we stumbled upon something, or that we overlooked just how great this game was. And when we started looking online, online for matches or how to play the game, a whole new world opened up to us, because the way that we were playing the game wasn't how other people in the world were playing it. And when you saw some of the setups, the tactics, or the strategies people were using for certain characters, and then you're looking at yourself and say, "Oh, hang on, I didn't even know you could do that." It kind of opened my opened my eyes to what was possible, what you could do, and it's just having those options which made the learning the game enjoyable.